All right. How's it going, guys? This is Addington. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Thank you so much for coming and liking the videos, guys. This is Addington Abrego again, commenting on a new video and a new workout video. And today, I'm gonna bring you guys some arm workout, especially for bicep. It's gonna be something short, nothing crazy at all. Um, the topic for today will be how do I know? How do I find how do I find my dreams? How do I know which dream I have to pursue? How do I find what I really like in life? How do I find what I really like about the most in life? So, I'm gonna start using a couple of examples. I'm gonna describe this since from my own perspective. How did I find what I really like and what I'm doing right now? You know what I mean? So, let's start with myself. As you know, guys, I'm 26 already. Um, hey, man. One of my dreams that I really want to pursue is going to the Mystery Olympia. That's one of my goals later in life. If I really want to achieve that, if we can really achieve that, that would be great. But how did I find it? Well, when I was 17, 18, I don't know if you guys know this, but I started working out at 17. Everything started because my brother introduced me to the gym, and since then I've been kind of addicted, to the workouts, to the pumps, and all of that. So how did I find it? I mean, it was completely simple. I remember myself asking myself every single day when I was in high school, what did I really want with my life? What was the purpose of being here, in this earth? I realized that something that I really like about something that I really enjoy doing was working out. And I wasn't clear about what I really wanted to do with this passion that I have about this sport. And I spent like 2 or 3 years, probably 5 years, doing the same thing over and over again, just working out without having a purpose. But then I started asking myself, hey, what about if I start recording YouTube videos? Because I saw many examples, guys, many examples of different people who are doing the same thing, and they start recording videos and they achieve a certain amount of people of the or audience. And that made me realize that I have the talent as well, man, because I have a good physique. It's not the craziest physique that you guys will see, but I have a good and decent physique that could probably compete in any competition. So I found out my purpose, which is bodybuilding, which I really like and enjoy the most. I like working out, like pushing myself too hard because I don't think it's about muscles, as I mentioned it before. I think it's more about having the guts or having that true mentality of a winner to push yourself to the limits. So yeah, something I really like about the gym is because it just build my character. So you gotta start asking yourself what do you really want in life. It doesn't matter if you're 18, 25, 20, 22, 22, 24, or even 30, 40. You better start asking yourself what you really want to do with your life, man, because at the end of the day, guys, we only have one life, one beautiful life. And we need to start asking ourselves what do we really want? Do we really want to start working? Do we really want to stay in this job? Do we really want to stay in this place doing the same thing over and over again without without finding what I really like and without finding what I really want to do with my life? Because past is gonna pass anyway. Sorry guys, life is gonna pass anyway. Before you know it, you're 27, 29, 30 years old, and you couldn't realize what you really like in your life. So I highly suggest you guys to start doing that as soon as possible to start asking yourself what do I really want with my life? What is my purpose? And you will find it, man. The only thing that you will have to do is just dig, dig, dig inside of you, man. You gotta dig inside of you because you don't want to be uh, um, waffling around or just going around without any purpose. Because many people like that. They don't have the character. They don't have the it's solely to start doing something for themselves because they are just too scared to fail. And that's another thing. If you're scared to fail, you have to reset your mindset, man. You have to reset your mindset. You have to think about something else because we gotta. I'm right now, guys. I'm 26. I'm just in the state of I'm just in the state of emergency. I really want to achieve my goals as soon as possible, and that requires a lot of work and a lot of sacrifice. And I believe, motherfucker, you have to do the same thing, man. You have to press the button of an emergency call, so you guys can be like, working pretty hard every day, doing the best that you guys can, studying, you know what I mean. So you better have a purpose before you start working for someone else, because in that way you will know if you're doing what you really like. I will show you my biceps there. I was having a good palm. I like the picture core a lot, guys. Was trying with this way just to see how it look, how it feels. But it was pretty good, man. Nothing crazy, just normal. But hey, well, hey, I mean, you better start doing that, guys. You know that we don't have so much time in this earth. Um, you, if you really want to achieve a dream, you gotta find first what you really like the most in your heart, or especially in yourself. You gotta dig down inside of yourself. What do you really want in life? What do you really want to accomplish in life? And what is your purpose here, man? And you will find it without any videos or something like that. You will find it if you start asking that yourself. And I probably know that most of you know already what to do, but you just avoid it because you don't want to receive the critique or receive the comments for different people who could probably haters, but at the same time they want to help you to push even forward and use that crazy energy that they project into you or into me as a fuel to even work harder for your dreams. So keep that in mind, guys. Keep that in mind. I always want to emphasize how people fear, being criticized by others. So don't fear. That's fine. At the end of the day, you're doing something. Ask yourself that, like, hey, at the end of the day, am I doing something that I really like, or I'm just being pressured by the critiques of other people? So start asking yourself that, and you will see how much, how many answers you will find within yourself. So if you want to really achieve something, man, you gotta be willing to pay the price as well, guys. You gotta be willing to pay the price. Look at myself right now. I'm just recording every day, probably at the same time between 11 and 12. So it's pretty hard sometimes, man. I don't. Sometimes I don't feel I want to do it, but I just force myself to do it because I know that if I don't do it, then I will regret it later. And that's one of the biggest components here, man. I don't want to reach 30 or 31 or 32 and looking back and saying, hey, man, all the things that I could have done it, but I couldn't, but I didn't do it because I was so scared. I was so scared. I didn't have the time. I wasn't managing my time properly. So that's something you gotta keep in mind, man. Um, Forget about what other people think about you guys. Forget about what other people think about you. Um, think about what you're gonna do with your life and start working right away in your dreams, man. Right away in your dreams. The guy over there in the back, I don't know. I don't know if he was feeling comfortable because it was with my camera there, but I just keep recording. I think is that the guy wasn't even working out. That's what I noticed in most of the gyms, especially in this one, is that people don't work out. They just like spending time in their phones. They just 1 or 2 sets and that's it. They go to the next machine. So that's why I don't bring my phone with me because I know it's gonna be like a distraction. So um, this second exercise I do supersets, hammer curves, and the other hammer curves with the cables. These feel pretty good, guys. I highly suggest it to you. So that's my recommendation. 3 sets between 10 and 12 reps. So yeah, I mean, as I was telling you guys before, you gotta figure it out, man. Well, you gotta figure out what you really want in your life. Because at the end of the day, man, you're gonna die, man. You're gonna die, bro. And how are you gonna be remembered? You're gonna be remembered by being someone who forced himself to achieve the best thing that he can probably get, or someone who just decided to give up in life. And that's another topic to talk about it, but today we are just talking about how to find what you really want in your life. So, step one, guys, start asking yourself. Start asking yourself. Step two, sit in a room where everything is silence, or sit in a room, or sit in a bench or something like that where everything is just quiet. I highly suggest you to go to the park at night because nobody's gonna be there. Everybody's gonna be sleeping, and you're gonna be there just by yourself with the night and just a bench. You probably cold, but you gotta start asking yourself in that particular moment because you will know yourself what you really treat what are you really capable of. So that's another thing to keep in mind. And the third one, you gotta stop complaining, man. You gotta stop complaining and do the work. Because complaining is not gonna give you anything. So you gotta be careful with that. Please do not um, hesitate as well and ask questions because uh, it doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter, guys. I swear that it doesn't matter at the end of the day when you have a dream and you're working towards it. Towards it, you have to become obsessed. You have to become obsessed with the goal. Because if you don't become obsessed, man, it won't be worth it. And that's what I noticed about people who has been achieving success, entrepreneurs, fitness channels, and everything. I noticed that most of the guys they just become obsessed with the goal. In order to reach a certain amount of people or a certain amount of money, they just become obsessed. And that's something that I have to keep in mind as well. If I really want to have a family or any other stuff, a dog or something like that, I really have to become obsessed with my goals. So there you go, the 3 steps. How do you find what you really love and what is your purpose in life? First, start asking yourself, dig deep down within yourself, what do you really want in your life? What do you really want to accomplish in your life? Second, go to the park, sit in a bench, and start thinking just by yourself and ask questions to your mind because your mind is your best asset as well. And the third one, stop complaining or bitching around because nobody cares, man. Nobody cares. And that's something that I really learned later in life. So, um, if you're 30, 40, it doesn't matter, guys. Please do not attach age to your success. Do not attach age to your success unless you didn't do the work. But if you're doing the work right now, you're like 30, 40 or something like that, don't even attach, don't even try to compare yourself with other people because you have to remember that every person have different levels in the stage of life. I could probably have a family tomorrow and my friend won't have it until probably 40 or 50. That could probably happen. But you have to remind yourself that everyone has their own path to success. Everyone has their own measure of success. But at the same time, you gotta recognize that not all people are made to be winners. Others are made to be losers and winners. So it's up to you if you want to really be a winner or a loser. This third exercise, I call it the concentration call. Arnold used to do this a lot. And other bodybuilders from the 80s and 90s as well, the 70s. And I really like this exercise because I can feel the bicep, contracting, and you can just squeeze it as well. So that's what I really like about this exercise. And I prefer doing like between 8 and 10 reps. That's it. And we 3 sets. So yeah, I mean, you better start asking yourself that, guys. It doesn't matter how long it's gonna take. You gotta be willing to sacrifice everything. For example, in school, if you wanna get some grades, then you have to stay up late, to studying, doing something extra that could probably help you to get that type of grade. So I mean, I hope you guys are enjoying the video though. I hope you guys like the video, comment as well because that is gonna be helping me a lot. So please, guys, please, um, start doing that. Start doing that because every day, once you wake up, you will have a purpose to wake up, and you will have a reason to wake up. Because sometimes you are not lazy. I just, I think you're just, being drawn by the by the by the thinking of that you don't have to do anything. You have to stay on bed. So if you have a purpose, you have a reason to get up from bed, man. It doesn't matter what time. When you have a purpose and a mission, you will have a reason to get up and fight for life for your life. So Start doing that, and you will see how much better you will feel about yourself, and you will do anything to accomplish the goals, man. So I started doing that, guys. I would suggest you. And also, don't forget to drink water. I know sometimes I don't recall myself drinking water, but I always drinking water. You know, in every set between set, I'm drinking a lot of water. So keep that in mind, guys. Please do not give up. And hey, whatever passion, whatever goals you have, start working on that as well, so you can really know what you really like the most in your life. So you could probably, I don't know, like cutting grass or something like that. I mean, it doesn't matter, man. At the end of the day, you gotta start asking yourself, what do I really want in my life? And I'm thinking deeply about what I really want in my life, or I'm just wasting time on Instagram, Facebook, or other platforms, or as they call it, social medias. So you gotta be careful with that. Next video, we're gonna talk about social media, though. That's another topic to talk. But hey, man, thank you guys for being here, man. And it seems that the format of this video is working pretty well, because I'm just commenting the video, and it doesn't. If I wasn't, I don't think I wouldn't be recording with the microphone, because, as you know, um, due to send me a couple of claims complaining about the copyright on my videos, and I was trying to delete those clips, but I mean, I don't know. This is the videos seems to be forced too much, so on the cuts. So that's why. But Eddie, um, I hope you guys liking the format right now that I have been implementing in my videos. And hey, guys, remember, if you have a dream, start fighting for it, man. Start fighting for it. When you have a dream, purpose, and mission, you will have you will have many reasons to get up to get up and wake up from your bed. Because you got people who support, you got a family, you got friends who need your support. And that's another motivation. As I mentioned it before, if you really want to have motivation in your life, start thinking about your parents, start thinking about your friends, start thinking about, I don't know, the people who has been helping you out, and they don't even have anything, and they expect you to become someone else and help them back. So that's one of my motivation as well. So keep that in mind, guys. Keep that in mind. I was touching my arms there because it was really, my arms were really pumped, but at the same time, it hurts a little, because of the type of training that I was doing with just biceps, which I really like to train biceps. So um, that's another thing. I usually do those two type of exercises because I'm just trying to grow my arms as big as possible. So um, I hope you guys are enjoying the video. Nothing crazy. This summer is going good. It's going great, and I'm really enjoying this type of content. So thank you so much, guys, for being here. Thank you so much for sharing the videos, commenting, and liking the video, because that is helping me a lot. Especially the one that I got 146 views. That one really inspired me, man, to keep going. And that's what I'm talking about, guys. You never know when you're gonna hear like a like a good when you're gonna receive good news about the things that you're working out. And that is gonna help you out, to start pushing forward instead of going backward. So it doesn't matter too, but you really want to get inspired by the work that you're doing. So keep that in mind. Don't forget to start working out for your dreams, man. Because at the end of the day, guys, remember that you're gonna die. How are you gonna be remembered? By your families and friends. So you gotta keep that in mind. You gotta sacrifice everything that you got. But anyway, we are getting into the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching my videos, guys. I really appreciate the support. Hey, man, thank you. We appreciate that, guys. I'm not good in English. It's my second language, but I'm just trying to improve, and that is something to be proud of as well. In my case. So thank you so much. I was doing the best I can, with this biceps exercise. I was trying to get to the failure, but that's how it is, man. So one of my goals as I mentioned it before, one of my goals to bring a pack of good arms, especially for my biceps. So thank you so much for the support, guys. And hey, man, I will see you guys until the next video. So please keep in mind that I've been telling you guys. Hopefully, you guys can enjoy and also can learn from me. So don't make the same mistake and keep learning, keep learning. And thank you so much for the support. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like the video because we're gonna grow. We are gonna grow. We're gonna get to the best of our life. And hopefully, I can inspire you guys to become the best version of yourself. So please take care.